as he's currently gotten 2 wins, looking for a third as we start off here on Apocalypse.
I think Raydish is one of those players who has been like building up his confidence slowly but steadily, because he used to enter tournaments all the time. He'd be in kind of around the like 17th to 33rd spot, and it was like, oh, okay, like, but now as of late he's been hitting the upper echelon quite a bit more, and as we see this Gauntlet Ditto playing out here, this is, I mean, we got the Ken like we wanted, man. He's here to play.
Yeah, and he's definitely boxing them up. Yeah, to go back to that point, man, I feel like top players, they just want to be the underdog all the time, bro. So they gotta make themselves the underdog. Like, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do nothing today. And then I look at you, top of your pool, proving yourself wrong, like, and that's great. But why you had to lie to yourself?
Also, speaking of a lie, real quick, I gotta talk about how we talk about those the way those skins look. This yellow one looked like a onesie. Like I don't know what's going on with Ken right now, but this is like a whole onesie with this bright yellow. He's got some damage on. Neeze trying to find him with the siders. Not gonna connect. Gets that there though, and that's the stock.
Okay, you know what? That's the issue, bro. It's the yellow. You gotta swap colors, man, next time. But either way, does lose that stock a little early now. He's gonna be rocking the scythe. They're right back on to the gauntlets here on the other side for Raydish though. He's gotta find himself a KO soon. Seems like Neeze is oh, okay. I was gonna say, where is it coming from? Where does the and there it is. Get him out of here.
The hot one with the fire. That's the Ken staple, man. Going ahead, closing out that first stock, and now Raydish bringing this back just a little bit. And I think just because Raydish doesn't have as much experience fighting against one, just at the upper level of players, but now we got EU in the mix as well. It's gonna take him a little bit to kind of down.
Oh!
Got him with the Shinku.
He tried it again.
That was so close. He wanted to clip because he had that 4-piece right into that. That almost connected the second time. He does end up losing his stock for being off stage a little bit too long. That was a good reversal by Neeze, but I wanted to see him, not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, the double tap would have been so clean. Another look, he said, you know what, I'm always anti-air. It's my favorite move in the game. Here we go.
One more? Oh, okay. Try to mix it up with the Tatsu there. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. Looking for that final blow here. Neeze trying to just get some extra credit, but Raydish is not going to allow it to happen. You hear that KO effect. It's so good. One of the best ones in the game.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure as soon as that came out, I think I bought that. So, like, you know, now you're holding the KOs for sure. And now, you know, he's got the full set. He's got the Street Fighter character. He's getting the KOs. Just has to go ahead and close it out right here. Get that final one.
That pressure's staying hot, too. Even after missing the D-lights, he's still holding forward, and he's doing a good job at it. He kind of reminds me a little bit of the way that Sandstorm was playing that first game. He hasn't had the first stocks each time, but he's got him. He's going for the chases. Catching with the cider, still on his way back down. Knees going high, and Raydish catches him with another recovery, TK.
Raydish will not let this man land. He was playing the, you know, my favorite game. Can he land? And, well, he finally got down to the ground, but it does not seem like he's going to be there for long. I think another short use coming, bro. If he doesn't clean it up right here, like I feel like he was just lining up for it. Like, do not be in this area 45 degrees ahead of me, because I am going to shore you. But doesn't need it as he goes for the side air, puts him off the stage and out through the blast zone, getting that W. Good stuff to Raydish right there. The start of this game was looking a little rough for him, for sure. Yeah, but he definitely cleaned it up a little later on. Oh, check the stats though. Check the stats though. He got a lot of damage going in there, man. 574 to 415. Got to look good for him, man. I think that was mostly from the second and third stock, because in the first stock he lost it relatively early and had to do a little bit of a comeback. But I think by that second and third stock he was on the money.
Something at the end there, Flambeau, too, is about 4 interactions in a row, he forced Neeze to go high. And he's still kind of doing the same approach here. After that early stock that he tried to get with the double tap off the side of the stage, that conditioning was strong. I'm curious to see if he goes for the same approach this time.
Yeah, it seems like what Raydish is capitalizing on, I think you said it best, right, is forcing him to go high, but also the Orb's ability to juggle, right? If he forces you to burn enough options, he can just turn around recovery and then cover so much of the horizontal plane with that it's tough for you to get down. If he keeps resetting that scenario, it's so much damage that racks up over time.
Okay. I don't know if you saw just a second ago, but Raydish actually did get a nice neutral stick over the edge, got himself back from stage. He tried for it again. Tried for it one more time. Not going to be able to get it this time, but he does create a little space. He's going to have to go and get a weapon. Doesn't even want... Oh, okay, I'm out.
Yeah, it's all right. Look, go for the play and then dip. And he's avoiding these edge play from Neeze right about. Neeze finally catching him, catching the dodge down. Neeze just needs one side here, and he goes high, and Raydish reverses him again. Is he going to get it? Yeah, he is. Oh, he's going to get the wall touch, though, and Raydish backs off. He knew that he had to go for recovery at that point because he was so low to the stage that he pretty much had to burst to try and get you off of him, and the weapon toss closes it out.
Good stuff right there. What a reversal right there. And on top of it, I mean, I definitely thought he was not going to be able to make it to the other side of the stage under it, but he did do that, and Raydish, regardless, still managed to clean it up. As Neeze does the same thing. Finds himself a gravity cancel side light. and that is going to be all that he wrote about that stock.
All right, Raydish going to be looking for a weapon here. Neeze unable to starve him. The weapon spawn a little bit fortunate there for Raydish, but Raydish now stuck in the corner against a Scythe, which could be a tough time, man, just to fight his way back on the stage. The down air kind of like sucks him in like a vacuum right there.
I was like, that really didn't hit, but I'm going to go ahead and give it up. Like,
I don't know where that hitbox was. He was definitely punching the air over on this side, like trying to punch at the wall. Like, I can't believe she took the house. But
oh, man. I feel so bad for Cam, bro. Like
that's gonna happen for the next like 6+ years, man.
Yep. All right, gotta get back. Okay, the reversal right there, a little tricky.
Kind of smooth here. All right, man, just try to go for the recovery. Sure you can. Comes out, but no connection. You know, I'm gonna give it the mad gusto. Only when it hits, I'm gonna get real guttural with it. But so far, Raydish looking for it. Throws away the weapon, doesn't have an orb, needs to get some sort of KO confirmed. Probably going to go for a sideline tear once he picks his orb up. Oh, doesn't get the punch, but there it is, the sideline tear.
You got to be careful now. You got to be careful now if your Neeze. He went for a lot of like, not overextensions, but like, I need this to hit. Not like a condition hit, like I need this to hit right now. And that's what happened last game. Raydish took that game because of that, and this time he's doing it again. Neeze not feeling too confident in his KO options, and that becomes obvious after somebody's playing as hot as Raydish right now, but he finally catches the recovery off the top.
I'm a little surprised, actually, that, you know, on the ground he did not hit that side stick. Like, it seemed like he knew that Raydish was going to try to, you know, scoop that weapon. He was just a little off on the timing, so Raydish was able to scoop and jump out of there. But either way, another kind of even game developing this time around. Raydish, around this time in the last game, ran away with it. He's not getting a chance to do that right now. His knees kind of all over. Wait a minute, off the stage.
Oh, man, doesn't get the recovery. That's what he needed to go ahead and close that stock out. And that's kind of what we were just talking about. He's like, I need this to hit. And then it doesn't hit. And when is it finally going to hit? As Raydish gets the reversal, almost gets the turnaround and say, bro, my boy is swinging. He's like, whoa, over here, swing, 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 swing. But it's working out because there's so many active frames on that Sayer, and you can drift so far with it.
That's like the 4th time I've seen Neeze go for a high recovery read with that recovery to try and get the punish, and side air comes through. I think he's going to try and stay grounded possibly, and he does. He tries to go for the D-Light, but he gets scooped up. Raydish trying to get him with the weapon toss, bounce off the volley to get him off the stage, and Neeze misses on the opportunity again.
Okay, man, I can't believe Raydish actually made it back to the stage. I feel like being under the scythe in a situation like that is always so, because like if you jump past them, they're just going to recover themselves, and then you have to look out for that down air. Whatever, Shinku sends him out of there. I cannot believe, and neither can Neeze. He's like, wow, how did I lose that, bro? How did I lose that? Oh my God,
these stats, 614 to 614. As even as you can get. 10 signatures coming out on the side of Raydish, but every time those hit 30%, that's usually a stock. So he was putting out those anti-airs like you're talking about. You're waiting for the actual one to connect to give the proper Shoryuken, which I think come game 3 is probably going to happen. Well, that was so close. The biggest thing, though, is just that Raydish feels more confident going for KOs, whereas Neeze has had moments, but anytime I see him look like he's conditioned something, it's like he loses faith in it at the last second.
Yeah, I mean, like, Neeze is actually just letting these like large hitboxes of these, you know, these SIGs here from Raydish or from Ken really rock too, man. I mean, that's the one thing I feel like you should definitely be looking out for almost all the time when you're coming back to stage is that down SIG coming in from Petra over the edge, and he's going to lose that stock as. Don't even get a chance to say now we're into the match because the match already started. He's off of a stock, not even 30 seconds in.
I hope my man's not too tilted here. Already down 0-2 in the set. Needs to get at least a game on the board here to have a chance of staying a little bit livelier in this bracket. But despite that, I mean, Raydish is pushing on forward, man. Getting extra damage. Gets the sidelight Sayer. Gets the guaranteed stuff. Look at it. Tries to go for the recovery. Wants that extra juice. Neeze, do you have an answer for this? He's having such a tough time just connecting hitboxes. That's at least 4 or 5 whips in a row we just watched him do.
I think it's been at least maybe 1 or 2 out of 10 attempts to finally catch the side air there, but he cannot win on edge guards. How many times have we seen Raydish get around the edge guard? And this is more that we're talking about off stage. You have GC side sig to blow someone up at some point. He hasn't even gone for that option yet because he keeps going for the same paths. Wow. And now Raydish gets away with being even off stage there, finally catching that GC neutral sig like you were talking about before.
Yeah, but this is another thing too. I don't think Neeze is adjusting, like straight up. Like you're getting hit by the same stuff in several different situations. You know, you're getting hit by the down SIGs. You're getting hit by the gravity cancel neutral SIGs over the edge. Like bait that out, bro. Like you see that, like you see what's happening. You know, it's time for you to adjust into it. And it seems like he's getting a little momentum going for himself right now. Sometimes that last stock rally is all that you really need, and that last stock rally is he is rallying for sure. That is a lot of damage he's able to put out within the last 20 seconds. Oh, the last hit. I'm tight, bro. I'm tight for you, bro.
Yeah, that takes away all momentum. It's like, come on, dude. Like, and now, and for Raydish, this is a Brawl time stock, so he's just gonna keep going for those in the air anyway. Side air sends him out, forces him to go high again, much like earlier on, and he tries to catch him, misses out though. Neeze, he's got to find something.
Yeah. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, it's gonna be enough over the edge. I mean, like, you know, listen, he's got to play through some tilt right now, though, because I promise you, if I would have got hit with that, like, I was jumping off the stage.
Yeah, same.
The very last hitbox. All right, bro.
A player has disconnected. That would have been me, but it looks like Neeze staying a little bit more resilient than either of us here. Getting a good string. Hold on. That's a good chunk of damage. That's half a stock, basically, in damage right there. Can't get hit by a sidelight at all, though, and it's going to be a Sair to take Neeze out of the game. 0-3 to Raydish, who, despite not feeling so confident, came through and delivered.
In another very similar game again. This time it was 447 damage in favor over 432. So the gameplay was very similar. Even the graphs looking pretty similar in terms of damage output. But it was always Raydish who was way more confident in his ability to net the KOs, particularly because he couldn't edge guard him. Like, you can't hit me off stage, so what did he do in center? All those whiffed attacks because you're hunting for something. And yeah, you need something eventually to hit, but you need it to be confident because, like we said before, the best players know how to see when you see red, and they know that you're hunting for it, and they will punish you for it because they're going to play right around that happy zone you want, movement right around it, and get a free whip punish.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of time spent specifically on the Scythe, right? The Scythe is one of those weapons where it's like, it's not a sword. You can't fish for D-Light recovery. You know, even if you do it 10 times in a row, like, you have to have setups. You have to have something that you're just going to say, I'm going to go for this setup and then go for the KO. And it didn't look like Neeze was able to get any of his setups going, but he didn't really try to lean on the gauntlets a little bit more. He decided, I'm going to stick with the Scythe and get it going. And it was only kind of in the last spurt of that last game where we were like, oh, hold on, this Scythe can do something, but it was too late by then.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, man, when you're looking at the stats one more time, though, like, it's this fight was mostly between the Orb and the Scythe. You know, you see a lot of time where I feel like, yeah, that hurt, man. I'm sorry. Yeah. That definitely hurt. That hurt me, bro. See, that hurt even more.
That's the moment. That's the moment right there. That, like, it may not have lined up, but we know that internally it's like,
yeah,
bro, come on, like. Come on now, like
on dogs, on dead dogs, bro.
Yeah, but no, I was just saying this is straight up between the Orb and the side. Like if you looked at the damage before, like I mean, like the gauntlet damage from both sides, 43 on one side,